Hey Adrian. Okay, so I got asked today what do I think about the whole sponsorship in the beauty community and um, how it's changing as such. Now, I don't want to sit here and slag people off, but I would like to get my opinion out because I know I look really messy, by the way. I got snowed on. um, I think there's a certain level where you are accepting things for the good of others so you can get it, and then you can use it personally, but you can then tell people um, what you think of something without having to go out and spend however much money on it because you might not have that money. Um, Personally, I won't say I love something if I don't, because I have sort of high standards for makeup, and as such I don't do many reviews because I struggle to find things that I really, really like and I still will really like 2 months down the line. Yeah, so anyway, a couple of names were mentioned from the beauty community, and I think everyone knows who it's aimed at. And I'm not going to sit here and slag people off because at the end of the day, it's their decision, it's their conscience. But YouTube has this thing where they allow anyone to be a guru, and a guru, by definition, is someone with great wisdom. I think it's difficult, especially if you have talent and you're competing against 30 people doing the same thing everyone else has done. I mentioned on Blog TV last night that a lot of the young, I'm talking like 11, 12-year-olds, a lot of the younger people who I see copy things off other people. And I'm a fan of credit where credit's due, so if I do a look that is very similar to something else that I've seen or I've been inspired by, I will say it. But I don't want to. I think there's a lot of things that can be redone, like the smoky eye is always going to be done and stuff like that. But if you've directly taken something from somewhere else, then you should credit it at the end of the day. As for sponsorships and payment for reviews and stuff, I think simply because you've been paid, it's going to affect your opinion. If someone handed me a bottle of water and went, "Oh, here's £500 to say how great this bottle of water is," I'd be like, "Hell yeah, I like water. I will drink that water, and I will tell everyone how much I love water because I drink a lot of water." But then if someone handed me like a tin of oxtail soup, which truly disgusts me, and went £500 to say this is amazing, I couldn't do it. I couldn't say I love something that I don't. Another thing is, companies take a leap of faith when they send things for free because at the end of the day, it affects their profit margins. It costs them money to make that. Now, what I don't agree with is when people accept these things for free and then they don't use it for the intended purpose. To be honest, if your agreement with the company is that you'll do a review on it, I think you should, because that company's taking a leap of faith with you. Also, you can get in some very serious legal trouble if you breach that contract. Sponsored tweets, that's another thing. I'm not a big fan of sponsored tweets, although it is a very good way to get information out. I personally, I don't know, I would do it, but I don't think I'd do it for the wrong reasons, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't do it because I'm guessing payment for sponsored tweets depends on the amount of people that click the link. So I wouldn't link them people to something that I don't believe in or I wouldn't get myself. Yeah, to be honest, I get products for free now and again. I'm honest about it, but I don't do it under the pretense that I will do a review on it or anything like that. A lot of the time, it's just for my business. It's not for anything else. I'm completely rambling on with myself here, but yeah. I also don't think people should be making so much money out of YouTube as they do. I understand people like Shane Dawson and What the Book. This is it's a full-time job. They spend their entire lives planning around YouTube videos. But I think people who, as a whole, don't really do much, don't put much effort in, don't deserve to make the money they do. Because if you can sack off your full-time job to occasionally make a video on YouTube, I don't think you're teaching, I don't think you're learning anything from life, and I don't think that you're passing on a good message to other people. Like, don't worry, you don't have to go and get a job, you can just do YouTube videos. Yeah. My last thing also is that this whole idea that you've got to be ditzy and stupid to be popular. No, you don't. You don't have to be stupid. You know, there are some very, very educated people in here, people with like numerous university degrees and PhDs, and I have more respect for the people who do this despite their, their talents and stuff like that, than for the people who come in here and deliberately mispronounce the words and have like moments where they go for about 10 seconds. Because if I literally do forget something, I'll go. I'm not going to sit here and try and look cute while trying to remember something, because it isn't cute. Yeah, so to be honest, I think the message you want to be passing on to younger viewers is that it is more important culturally to be clever than to be ditzy. And if you're clever, you don't need to act dumb, because people should respect you for who you are. And I think the more intelligent you are, I'm not saying everyone has to go to university or whatever, I think it's I'm working myself up talking about this. I think it's more important to be intellectually cultured, if not in anything else, than to try and make yourself more popular by pretending to be dumb. I mean, it happened in high school. I saw it a lot in high school. People pretending to be ditzy to get guys' attentions and stuff. And I just thought I was out there thinking, what are you doing? I have more respect for people that come on here and are straight up, to be honest. I'm going to shut up now because I'm waffling. But yeah, that's my opinion. I've said my piece now. I'm not going to go on about it. There aren't going to be any blogs about it. There aren't going to be any tweets about it. This is it. Okay? Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'm sorry about the massive rant. But I'm also sorry about how bad my hair is. I went outside and I got snowed on. Okay, I'll see you later, guys. Goodbye.